stadium. The Commodores will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteers offense comes onto the field first today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball in the perimeter because of these linebackers and your sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like we had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Meredith. Lofts one high and deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's got great speed. So here is the Tennessee offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown ball!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Got him downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he... Run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here comes the heat. Grabs it inside the 15. And he pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Got it behind the line. It's Dog. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Meredith. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Right back to it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the quick game. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the 1st quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the 2nd. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Using his legs, it's Denson. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Touchdown, Tennessee! Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. For programs at this level, they are turning it on. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Commodores are on the move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Meredith. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here is the Tennessee offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown ball! Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Dropping back, it's Meredith. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Doors.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for space, it's Denson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. quickly complete.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and
they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Off the play fake on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Volunteer! All of that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Meredith. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. He might want another play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Denson. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half. Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove. He's got it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Finds his man. It's Denson. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense calls a timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The give to the running back from the shotgun. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pulls it in on the right. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this.
There he goes. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Meredith. Oh, they're after him. And the defense got him at the 27.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown ball! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
To throw, it's Meredith. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dahl. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. To the left. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Volunteers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Thanks to Graff. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Denson. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. Got him downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. His head is spinning. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. On target. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success...
Touchdown, Volunteer! And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Defense wants to bring the heat. Looking to pass. It's Meredith. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Meredith. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal. And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Tennessee! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking downfield, it's Meredith. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And they can't make the connection.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown ball! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Banks. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the...
Going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to run it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Wants to pass. Backs looking for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. From the gun to give, looking for room. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Meredith. Takes the easy completion. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. On the move at the 30. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They add the extra point to finish the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Banks. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. It'll be 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run, and they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played.
Lost one deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who's going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Meredith. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is